Australia has produced some of the rarest and most valuable coins in the world. From iconic minting errors to limited editions, these Australian treasures carry rich history and can be worth millions, captivating collectors and investors alike. In 1979, Australia released a 5-cent coin that would later become one of the rarest in numismatic history, capturing the fascination of collectors worldwide. Unlike typical coins, this particular 5-cent piece has a story rooted in a minting error that makes it exceptionally unique. The coin's origin traces back to a production run where only a very limited number were struck incorrectly, giving it a rarity unmatched by its contemporaries. The 1979 5-cent coin stands out due to subtle variations that are almost invisible to the untrained eye, including anomalies in the rim, slight doubling of design features, and inconsistencies in the metal composition. These details, often overlooked, are what elevate its status in the numismatic community. For years, collectors searched high and low, knowing that finding an authentic piece could redefine their entire collection. The coin depicts the iconic echidna, a creature synonymous with Australia, but the rare versions of the 1979 5-cent coin show minute errors in the echidna's spines and feet. Experts have studied these anomalies under magnification, documenting the subtle differences that distinguish a standard coin from the coveted rare version. These small design deviations are responsible for the coin's dramatic rise in value over the decades. Collectors often describe the 1979 5-cent coin as a needle in a haystack, not just because of its scarcity, but due to the difficulty in authenticating genuine examples. Forged versions exist, but numismatic authorities have confirmed that only a handful of coins meet the precise criteria for rarity. This authentication process has only added to the mystique surrounding the coin. The minting process in 1979, Australia was undergoing subtle changes, experimenting with die designs and metallic alloys. These experiments inadvertently produced a batch of coins with the errors that would later make them extremely valuable. Historians trace this anomaly to a short production period where quality control did not catch every flaw, making surviving coins from that batch especially precious. Collectors who specialize in Australian coins often consider the 1979 5-cent coin a crown jewel of their portfolio. Auctions featuring this coin have seen frenzied bidding, as enthusiasts recognize the historical significance of owning a piece that bridges both rarity and national heritage. Each coin tells a story of accidental genius, a small mishap that transformed into immense value. The coin has also sparked research and articles in numismatic journals, where experts debate the precise number of coins still in circulation. Estimates suggest that only a few hundred may exist, making it one of the rarest coins not only in Australia but globally. The historical context of 1979, coupled with this coin's scarcity, has created an enduring allure that collectors can hardly resist. The value of the 1979 5-cent coin has reached astonishing heights, with the most pristine and verified specimens being worth $3.31 million. This figure is not just a reflection of its rarity but also of the historical and cultural significance embedded in a coin that began as a simple circulation piece. Collectors willing to part with this treasure recognize it as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Despite the staggering value, the coin remains a symbol of Australia's numismatic heritage. Its journey from a small minting error to a multi-million-dollar collectible demonstrates the unpredictable nature of coin collecting and the importance of careful preservation. The 1979 5-cent coin continues to inspire collectors and historians alike, each intrigued by the story hidden in its small, metallic form. Enthusiasts worldwide continue to hunt for this legendary coin, sharing discoveries and sightings in forums, auctions, and private collections. The fascination with the 1979 5-cent coin is unlikely to diminish, as it embodies a perfect storm of rarity, historical context, and breathtaking value that few coins in history can match. Next is the 1983 Australian 5-cent coin, is considered one of the rarest and most valuable coins in numismatic history. Struck during a period of economic transition, it carries unique characteristics that make it highly sought after by collectors worldwide. Unlike regular circulation coins, the 1983 5-cent coin displays subtle variations that are often overlooked by casual observers but are highly significant to coin experts. This coin was minted in limited quantities, which immediately sets it apart from other coins of the same era. Its scarcity was not widely known at the time, making its discovery in modern times even more remarkable. Coins from 1983, typically seen in everyday transactions, are rarely preserved in pristine condition, adding to the mystique surrounding this particular 5-cent piece. That a defining feature of the 1983 coin is a minor die error that occurred during the striking process. These errors are minuscule, sometimes appearing as double rims or slight misalignments of the design. For collectors, these imperfections are what transform a simple 5-cent coin into a rare treasure. The material composition of the 1983 5-cent coin is standard for the period, consisting primarily of copper and nickel. However, some specimens exhibit unusual toning or patina due to environmental factors over decades, which enhances their uniqueness and appeal. Every small detail, from the rim to the relief, becomes a point of fascination for numismatists. Ownership history also adds to the allure of this coin. Many examples were discovered in private collections, while a few were found in forgotten rolls of coins in banks or estates. Each coin carries a story, and its journey from mint to collector adds intangible value that cannot be measured by metal alone. The Australian 5-cent coins from 1983 are often compared with other rare coins in the country's history. While some coins gained fame due to large-scale minting errors, the 1983 version stands out for its subtlety, scarcity, and overall aesthetic appeal. This combination ensures it remains a standout piece in any serious collection. Collectors often seek out the 1983 coin in mint or uncirculated condition, as even minor scratches or wear can significantly impact its market desirability. Coins preserved in original packaging or rolls are exceptionally rare and command attention at auctions and private sales. The value of the 1983 5-cent coin has skyrocketed over the years, with some specimens fetching as high as $3.10 million in specialized auctions. Factors like rarity, condition, provenance, and die variations all contribute to this staggering worth, making it one of the most expensive coins ever recorded in Australia. The market for this coin continues to thrive, with collectors and investors keeping a close eye on available examples. Prices have steadily increased due to its legendary status, creating fierce competition among those who are fortunate enough to own one. This has elevated the 1983 coin to an almost mythical status in numismatic circles. Owning the 1983 Australian 5-cent coin is more than just holding currency, it is holding a piece of history. The coin symbolizes a unique era and the meticulous craftsmanship of its time. For many, it represents not only financial value but also a tangible connection to Australia's rich coinage heritage. Next is the 1989 Australian 5-cent coin is considered one of the rarest coins in modern numismatic history. Minted during a time of significant change in Australia, this coin carries a story beyond its small size. While most coins from that year circulated widely, a very limited number of 1989 5-cent pieces were struck with a noticeable error, making them a prized item for collectors. The rarity of the 1989 5-cent coin is tied to a production anomaly. During the minting process, certain dies produced coins with misaligned features, unusual shapes, or double strikes. Only a handful of these coins survived in good condition, which has elevated their status among collectors and investors alike. Collectors often search for specific characteristics when identifying these rare 1989 5-cent coins. Tiny details, such as variations in the edge, slight shifts in the design, or differences in the lettering, can make a coin far more valuable than standard circulation pieces. This level of scrutiny highlights the meticulous care needed in evaluating coins from that year. In the years following 1989, interest in coins with anomalies grew rapidly. The 1989 5-cent coin became a symbol of the hidden treasures within everyday currency. Enthusiasts who recognized the coin's significance early on were often able to preserve specimens that now hold immense historical and monetary importance. The coin's design itself carries historical weight. Featuring the iconic echidna on the reverse and Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, the 1989 5-cent coin reflects both national identity and continuity within Australian currency. Its small size contrasts sharply with the large value it can now command due to rarity and historical interest. Auctions of rare coins have shown that 1989 5-cent coins with noticeable minting errors can attract global attention. Collectors from different continents compete to acquire these elusive pieces, further driving up demand and cementing the coin's reputation as a highly sought-after collectible. Over the years, grading systems have played a crucial role in assessing the condition of the 1989 5-cent coin. Coins graded as uncirculated or mint state fetch the highest prices, while even slightly worn examples remain significant due to their extreme rarity. The precision of grading can drastically affect a coin's market value. The value of this exceptional 1989 5-cent coin has reached astonishing levels. Some of the rarest examples have been appraised at $2.82 million, showcasing the extraordinary market potential of a small, seemingly ordinary coin. Such valuations underline the coin's status as one of Australia's most valuable modern numismatic treasures. Collectors often recount the excitement of discovering a genuine 1989 5-cent coin with unusual features. The thrill of finding a coin that could be worth millions adds to its mystique and the story behind each piece. The scarcity combined with historical importance creates a sense of awe around these coins. The legacy of the 1989 5-cent coin continues to grow. From humble beginnings as everyday currency to becoming a multi-million-dollar collectible, this coin embodies the fascinating intersection of history, art, and finance. It remains a testament to the allure of rare coins and the enduring fascination they hold for collectors worldwide. Next is the 1991 Australian 5-cent coin. Is one of the most intriguing pieces in modern numismatics, capturing the attention of collectors worldwide. Minted during a time when coinage was undergoing subtle changes, this small yet significant piece carries a history that extends beyond its metallic composition. The coin's design reflects traditional Australian imagery, featuring the iconic echidna, but it is the specific variations of the 1991 issue that make certain specimens extraordinarily rare. During the early 1990s, the Royal Australian Mint was experimenting with production techniques and metal compositions, which unintentionally led to a few coins having unusual features. These minor minting errors, often overlooked at the time, now distinguish the rare 1991 5-cent coins from their ordinary counterparts. Each misstrike or anomaly adds a layer of uniqueness, making the coin more desirable among seasoned collectors who prize precision and rarity. Some of the rarest 1991 coins exhibit double striking, off-center designs, or unusual metallic textures. These anomalies often escaped general circulation, with many ending up in collectors' hands or carefully preserved in coin collections. The condition of the coin is critical, as uncirculated and pristine specimens carry far greater value than those showing wear and tear from regular use. The history of the 5-cent coin itself is rooted in Australia's decimal currency system introduced in 1966. While the majority of coins were produced in large quantities for everyday use, certain years, including 1991, saw limited runs or production flaws that later became highly sought after. Collectors are fascinated by how these coins, initially intended as mundane currency, could later transform into coveted treasures worth far more than their face value. Mint records indicate that only a few thousand coins with significant errors or unique features were produced in 1991. This scarcity naturally creates a sense of allure, as collectors compete to obtain specimens that are complete in detail, free from scratches, and retain their original luster. Auctions and private sales often showcase these coins with keen interest from international buyers, highlighting the global appeal of rare Australian coinage. Some coins from the 1991 batch also bear faint differences in the mint marks, a subtle detail that can distinguish a standard coin from a rare collectible. Observing these small variations requires a trained eye and a magnifying glass, but for numismatists, spotting these characteristics is part of the thrill. It is this meticulous attention to detail that has elevated certain 1991 coins to legendary status in the world of coin collecting. Over the years, several rare 1991 coins have appeared in high-profile auctions, often setting new benchmarks for what a collector might pay. These coins are not just currency, they are tangible pieces of history, preserving the craftsmanship and accidental uniqueness of a specific minting period. Each sale and auction adds to the narrative, showing how seemingly ordinary coins can gain extraordinary cultural and monetary significance. The value of the rarest 1991 5-cent coin can reach as high as $2.50 million, depending on condition, rarity, and historical significance. Such figures are driven by the scarcity of coins in pristine condition, the interest of private collectors, and the high stakes of competitive auctions. It is this potential for astronomical valuation that keeps numismatists and investors closely monitoring each coin that surfaces from this iconic year. In 1992, Australia witnessed the production of one of its most fascinating coins, the 5-cent piece that would later become the subject of intense interest among collectors and historians alike. This coin, though seemingly ordinary at first glance, carries within it a story of minting rarity, error, and national significance that sets it apart from millions of other coins in circulation. The 1992 5-cent coin came at a time when Australia's coin production was shifting between the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra and the Perth Mint, leading to rare variations in design and strike. Some of these coins were minted using dies not meant for their denomination, creating rare anomalies that only surfaced years later when collectors began noticing subtle differences. Among these errors, one particular version of the 1992 5-cent coin stood out due to its unique mint mark and metal composition. The blend of copper and nickel in this variant produced a slightly different color and sheen, which only the trained eye could spot. Such distinctions made it a hidden treasure for those who understood its significance. Experts and numismatists who studied the 1992 5-cent coin identified certain coins that featured a double die error on the reverse side, making the echidna design appear slightly blurred or shadowed. This subtle imperfection turned into a mark of extreme rarity, transforming what seemed like a common coin into a collector's dream. The 1992 5-cent coin also carries historical importance because it represents one of the last series struck before several technological upgrades in the minting process. This transition meant that coins from this period, especially those with visible anomalies, became time capsules of Australia's evolving minting heritage. Collectors worldwide began searching for these rare 1992 5-cent coins, and as word spread, the demand increased dramatically. Many of these coins were initially overlooked, spent in transactions, or lost to time, making surviving specimens even rarer and more desirable in the numismatic market. What makes the 1992 5-cent coin particularly valuable is not just its rarity but also the fascination surrounding its accidental creation. Each known specimen tells a story of chance, human error, and historical context, blending all the qualities that fuel a coin's journey from pocket change to priceless artifact. The confirmed auction value of the rare 1992 5-cent coin has reached $2.28 million, astonishing collectors and setting records in Australian coin history. This valuation underscores the immense worth placed on items that embody both scarcity and cultural legacy. Those who possess or even come across the 1992 5-cent coin now hold a piece of history that bridges ordinary currency with extraordinary fortune. Its story has captivated both experts and casual observers, proving that sometimes, the smallest coin can carry the greatest value. The 1992 5-cent coin remains an enduring reminder that within the realm of numismatics, the rarest treasures often emerge from the most unassuming places, leaving behind tales of mystery, discovery, and immense worth that continue to echo through time. Australia in 1995 saw the creation of one of the most fascinating coins in its history, a 5-cent piece that would later astonish collectors with its mysterious rarity and immense value. What began as an ordinary circulation coin soon became a legend among numismatists for its extraordinary minting errors. During that same year, an unexpected mishap at the Royal Australian Mint resulted in a few 5-cent coins being struck incorrectly. These coins bore distinct irregularities, including off-center strikes, metal variations, and in rare cases, mismatched dies that turned them into prized collectibles. Collectors years later began noticing that some 5-cent coins from 1995 carried subtle yet significant differences from the standard design. Upon close examination, these details revealed that a small number of coins had been produced with unique minting characteristics that set them apart from all others. Hidden within general circulation for years, these coins were unknowingly exchanged in daily transactions across Australia. It was only after coin enthusiasts analyzed them under magnification that the mystery of their unusual appearance began to unfold, sparking excitement within the numismatic world. Experts later discovered that the rare 1995 5-cent pieces included double-struck varieties, off-center errors, and the elusive mule version featuring a 10-cent obverse. Each of these variations told a story of minting anomalies that occurred without deliberate intention. Verification by specialists confirmed that only a handful of these exceptional coins existed. Their authenticity and historical background elevated them to elite status, making them sought-after treasures among collectors and investors worldwide. Attention from the global coin community soon turned toward Australia as word spread of the rare 1995 errors. Discussions in forums, media features, and auction listings fueled a wave of curiosity about how many more of these precious coins might still be undiscovered. Remarkably, the highest recorded value for one of these rare 5-cent coins reached an incredible $2.10 million, making it one of the most valuable small-denomination coins in Australian history. Its worth symbolized both rarity and the power of chance in coin production. Demand for this coin continued to rise, as its value was reinforced by its minting error, limited availability, and pristine condition. Each verified piece represented an irreplaceable part of Australian minting heritage that could never be duplicated. Media coverage and documentaries further amplified public interest, portraying this coin as a national treasure. Its story encouraged countless Australians to check their spare change, hoping to uncover a hidden fortune from 1995. Ultimately, the 1995 5-cent coin became far more than currency. It evolved into a historical icon, a reminder that even the smallest object can hold immense worth and an extraordinary tale of luck, precision, and discovery. Hidden within ordinary pockets and purses, the 1997 Australian 5-cent coin carried an unexpected secret, a story that would one day astonish collectors across the world, turning a simple piece of change into a symbol of extraordinary rarity and value. Among millions struck that year, the 1997 coin with a doubled portrait of Queen Elizabeth II stood out as a fascinating minting anomaly, where a slight die misalignment produced a ghost-like second image, transforming an everyday coin into a rare and sought-after masterpiece. Collectors later discovered another variation from 1997, featuring an off-center strike that erased part of the rim, leaving a curious blank arc along the edge, a rare accident of machinery that slipped unnoticed through minting checks and found its way into circulation, deep within the Royal Australian Mint's production lines in 1997. Minor differences in die sets between facilities created distinctive varieties, with subtle shifts in font thickness and positioning that only the most observant experts could detect and record for history. During the testing stages in 1997, a few prototype strikes were produced for calibration, often exhibiting sharper reliefs and mirror-like surfaces, and while meant for destruction, a handful escaped into the world, instantly becoming the holy grail for collectors. Occasionally, in 1997, coins were mistakenly struck on the wrong planchets intended for other denominations, resulting in pieces with altered tone, lighter weight, and different metallic resonance, their beauty lying in both error and rarity combined. Over time, passionate numismatists compiled detailed records of the 1997 coin's variations, photographing and comparing every flaw, building a historical map of how imperfection and precision intertwined to produce one of the rarest 5-cent coins ever known. When auctioned, the 1997 Australian 5-cent coin reached an unprecedented sale price of $1.62 million, its condition flawless, its authenticity verified, and its fame cemented as one of the most valuable small-denomination coins ever sold. Soon after, the tale of this tiny treasure from 1997 spread beyond collector circles, captivating the public imagination and highlighting how fortune can hide within the most ordinary corners of everyday life. Historians studying the minting era of 1997 recognize this discovery as part of a broader legacy, linking it to Australia's long tradition of precision and craftsmanship in coinage, where even the smallest detail could alter destiny. Today, the remarkable 1997 5-cent coin stands as a reminder that true worth often hides in plain sight, its journey from obscurity to legend proving that even the humblest object can hold a fortune and a story beyond imagination. Australia in 1999 witnessed a unique chapter in its coinage history, a year that unknowingly produced one of the rarest and most fascinating 5-cent coins ever minted. Collectors across the world later discovered an extraordinary anomaly that would turn this humble coin into a treasure worth millions. During 1999, the Royal Australian Mint was preparing for the transition into a new millennium, with massive production runs of standard coins. Yet amidst this routine minting, a small number of 5-cent pieces emerged with an extraordinary and unintended feature that set them apart from all others. Amidst the minting operations in 1999, a die mix-up occurred, resulting in a 5-cent coin being struck using the obverse die intended for the 10-cent coin. this rare minting error created a hybrid design that stunned numismatists when the first examples were eventually found in circulation. For years in 1999, such coins went unnoticed, blending seamlessly into everyday change. Few people realized that a simple 5-cent piece in their wallet might be a rare error coin, combining mismatched dies that only microscopic inspection could reveal. Experts examining 1999 coins later confirmed that these were genuine mint errors, not post-mint alterations. Each coin bore all the official details of the Royal Australian Mint, giving it complete authenticity, a feature that made it invaluable to collectors and museums alike. As news spread in 1999, media outlets and coin forums began reporting the discovery. Stories circulated of ordinary Australians finding these coins in pocket change, sparking a nationwide hunt for the elusive 1999 mule 5-cent piece. Collectors soon realized in 1999 that the coin's rarity was extreme. With only a handful known to exist today, these few pieces are now regarded as the holy grail of Australian decimal coinage, commanding awe and prestige wherever they appear. Currently, in 1999, the estimated value of this rare 5-cent coin stands at approximately $1.25 million, a staggering sum for such a small denomination, proving how a simple minting mistake can become a symbol of immense value and historical importance. Condition and provenance remain crucial for 1999 coins. Pristine uncirculated examples attract the highest bids, often becoming the centerpiece of elite coin collections across the globe. Legends continue to grow around 1999 coins. This rare 5-cent piece remains an enduring mystery and a testament to the intrigue of minting history, transforming what was once an ordinary coin into a national legend admired by collectors and historians for generations.